States. It's Mark from the United States.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Mark from the States. How are we doing today? I'm doing fantastic. I hope you are as well. Thank you so much for coming. Today, we have a fun video. It is the top 10 crazy but true British place names. This is Watch Mojo UK. Please go support their channel. Of course, the link will be in the description as always. Some of you may have already seen this. Some of you may have not even know these places exist. This is a lighthearted video today. I'm excited because it's going to be funny. I just know it. There's some crazy names here in the States. Like a town where in Indiana called French Lick. That's the first one that comes to my mind. French Lick. So how these names got thought up, you just kind of wonder. Anyway, but this is not about the States. This is about where you live. How many of these do you know about? And I'd like to know how many of these places you've actually been to. And I don't know if they go into why it was called that. Maybe they will. Hopefully they'll tell me a little brief history. It's not a long video, but I thought it'd be fun. Thank you, Glenn, for sending this my way. He sent this over. I was like, oh, this is a perfect little fun, quick video. So let's get into it. I hope everybody's doing well because I'm doing fantastic. Like I already mentioned, let's do it.
Than this.
Right.
Welcome to Watch Mojo UK, and today I'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 obscure and unusual British place names. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're scaling the UK, stopping off at the strangest sounding towns, villages and hamlets. We're looking for larger settlements only, so no silly sounding streets or individual locations, like Great Cockup, a fantastically named fell in the Lake District, or Sandy Balls, a scratchy sounding woodland in Hampshire.
See where this is going.
And it's one entry per county only.
You're now entering the most secure location in the whole of England.
Number 10, Pity Me, County Durham. Nestled mere miles from no place, another unusual village name that almost featured today, there are various theories on how and why Pity Me's moniker seems so defeatist. Perhaps most prominently, a local legend claims that the coffin of St. Cuthbert was dropped nearby, prompting the saint to seek sympathy.
I don't think you want any help. I think you want to have a little pity party. Oh. Yeah, I think Annie wants a little pity party. Is that what you...
Bizarrely, the name isn't even that unusual, with other Pity Me's popping up in Northumberland and Cornwall.
Really?
Oh. Pity.
Number 9, Bishop's Itchington, Warwickshire. As a general rule, the British countryside is chock-a-block with church-inspired place names, and the bishops are usually to blame.
Come on. Come, you want...
There's Bishop Ouse and Bishop Spit on Kent's River Medway, and Cropwell Bishop in Nottinghamshire, just south of Cropwell Butler. But Warwickshire's Bishop Itchington gets our divine intervention. Hinting at holy headlice, it's actually a picturesque parish close to Shakespeare's own Stratford-upon-Avon.
Now the whole world's gonna know that you died scratching my balls.
Number 8, Queen Camel, Somerset. We can confidently trace one half of this royal weirdness, as the queen in question is probably Henry III's wife, Queen Eleanor, who owned land in the region during the 13th century. The camel is a pinch more puzzling, but it most likely derives from medieval languages and is definitely nothing to do with a desert animal.
I actually want to go to the Hayes Motor Museum. Haynes Motor Museum would be a good reason to visit Queen Camel.
Likely derives from medieval languages and is definitely nothing to do with a desert animal. Either way, Queen Camel is also tentatively touted as a possible location for the Battle of Camlan, King Arthur's legendary last stand. Number 7, Beer, Devon. The British do have a reputation for packing out the pubs, so you might expect this Jurassic Coast village to be a must-see place of pilgrimage for purveyors of the pint.
I'm sorry to go back, but look at this. What makes this great is the sign. Welcome to beer. Please drive carefully.
This Jurassic Coast village to be a must-see place of pilgrimage for purveyors of the pint. But beer doesn't share many links with actual hops and barley ale, and its name harks back to an Old English term for grove. The town does have a slice of vice in its history though, as beer was originally built as a secret smuggler's cove for shipping contraband goods.
Come on,
There you go.
let's get out of here. I'll buy you a drink down the drip.
Can I take a rain check on that? My guts are playing up.
Sure.
Number 6, Twat,
Oh,
Orkney
no.
Islands. Hop across the Pentland Firth for Scotland for one of the most outwardly odd place names in the UK. Twat is a very small settlement on the largest of the Orkney Islands, famed for its comic closeness to the essential insult.
He's a twat. Well, he's my twat.
Between Twat Airfield and Twat Church, there's plenty to see and do. But the name isn't actually rude.
Twat farm.
It comes from an Old Norse term for land, and there's another twat on the Shetland Islands too.
Twat! That was liquid football!
Number 5, Upper Slaughter, Gloucestershire. With rolling hills and relaxed rural landscapes, the Cotswolds offer quintessential countryside. But Upper Slaughter doesn't immediately exude peace and tranquility.
Sanford, Gloucestershire. That's in the country.
Yes. Lovely.
Paired with Lower Slaughter, it's probably the UK's most violent-sounding village name. However, Upper Slaughter is actually especially noted for an exceptional lack of bloodshed. Dubbed a doubly thankful village, it's one of only 14 villages in England and Wales not to have lost soldiers during the First and Second World Wars. Number 4, Barton in the Beans, Leicestershire. Inspiring mental images filled with tins of tomato-covered haricots, this tiny Midlands hamlet could quite easily double up as an off-the-wall setting for a best-selling children's book. But truth really is stranger than fiction, and Barton in the Beans is a real place.
What have you got?
I can do you a cup of beans.
A cup of beans.
And the agreeable alliteration isn't even the strangest bit, because this sleepy spot is also a rare breed of British village that doesn't boast a shop or a pub, despite the obvious potential for a bean-themed menu.
Beans, beans, the musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot.
Number 3, Beechfield, Lincolnshire.
I've heard of this place.
Rejoining the road to rudeness to another tiny village with another majestic moniker.
Cause I'm the bitch, she's a big fat bitch, she's the biggest bitch in the whole wide world. She's a stupid bitch, and everyone's a bitch, she's a bitch to all the boys and girls.
But besides its funny name, Beechfield's a mighty modest place consisting of just a single street and a smattering of houses. Still, if you're ever in the local area, you could also stop by Norton Disney, Dry Doddington, or Burton Coggles. West Lincolnshire is obviously a leading location for outlandish and unexpected destinations.
Bitch, you can stop right there.
Number 2, Shitterton, Dorset.
Oh my god!
Taking the toilet humour to new heights,
No.
we nearly included Shitlington Crag in Northumberland, Broken Wind in Aberdeenshire, and Stranagle Willie in County Tyrone, but Shitterton steals it.
Yeah.
If only because everyone else is apparently stealing the village signage.
Yeah.
In 2010, residents of the Dorset hamlet were forced to club together to buy an immovable 1.5-ton
go.
Shitterton sign made of stone because the standard fixture was repeatedly nicked. If anywhere deserves the number 2 spot,
Funny.
it's this place. Get it? Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
New invention. Great story. That's where I should probably live. Though I've been told. Lost. Oh. It's unfortunate.
Number 1, Boggy Bottom, Hertfordshire. Taking top spot, a barrage of bottoms. Encouraging us all to embrace our immaturity,
It's funny.
the likes
The
of
third
Pratt's Bottom in
funniest.
Bromley, Happy Bottom in Dorset, Bottom's Fold in Lancashire, and Loose Bottom in East Sussex all denote the derriere. But they're all beaten by Boggy Bottom, which is Hertfordshire's answer to the address we all wish we had.
What?
Signing off with a squelch, it's the best bum deal of all the bottom-based place names that Britain has to offer.
There's nowhere down from here. This is it. This is the bottom.
Oh,
do you agree with our picks?
I guess I agree with them. That was... Some of those are pretty funny. I don't know about the movie clips they were showing. I thought maybe Schindler's List probably should be nowhere near this list, but or video, I should say. But yeah, of course, Shitterton is probably one of my favorites. I think the town of Lost should have been on there. That is just an unfortunately awesome name. But Boggy Bottoms got the top spot. I don't know if I'd put it there. I think I would rather have Shitterton up top for sure. I can imagine everybody stealing the signs, and I'm sure that's in some of these places people are just going there to take a photo with the town name, right? Hey, one of them didn't even have any village or pub. Can you imagine? That's wild. Well, this was fun. Thank you. Thank you so much for sending me this link, Lynn. I appreciate it. This was hilarious. Yeah. So I'm trying to think of French Lick, like I mentioned, is probably one of the funnier ones. Muttlett, Kentucky is one. There's some crazy. There's a town just south of me, kind of in the desert, called Phelan. That's Phelan. It's called Phelan, and they have a high school there. So, you know, people ask, "What school did you go to?" Or where you go to school, and they say Phelan High, or you know, you can imagine the jokes that would come out of living in a place called Phelan. But yeah, these are pretty good. These are pretty good. I hope you enjoyed that. That was for fun. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you later on. Bye-bye.
Mark from the States, Mark from the States, it's Mark, and he's from